everybody, I'm here today to tell you about 5 tips for buying a new car and not getting ripped off. If you want to purchase a new vehicle and you don't want to get ripped off, you don't want to lose any money, you don't want to leave any money on the table, this is the video for you. Now, I have become sort of the car guy amongst my family members and group of friends where they come to me for negotiation advice when they're buying a new car. So I'm going to tell you how to buy a new car and not get ripped off. Number 1 is negotiate on the price, not the payment. As soon as you walk into a car dealership and you ask for a car, they're going to ask you, what's your monthly budget? Don't tell them what it is, because it doesn't matter. You're negotiating on the price of the car. Here's the thing. Your monthly payment is based on the price of the car. If you get a car for cheaper, your monthly payment will be cheaper. If you get a car for more expensive, your monthly payment will be more expensive. So negotiate on the price of the car. Don't be fooled or tricked into talking about monthly payment. Talk about the price of the car, and then the payment is just a simple calculation based on term and interest rate, okay? Number 2 is shop around. You know, you might have 2 dealerships of the same manufacturer. They have the same cars, but the prices are going to be different. So with that being said, shop around, because each dealership has different incentives or different things that they do to bring the prices of their car down or up. So shop around for the best price. Number 3 is test drive the car for sure. Now, I know this one seems obvious, but a number of people have told me that they only test drove the car for like 5 minutes and then that's all they needed. No, you can love the car, but test drive it. You know, when we bought our previous vehicle, my wife and I, we knew after 3 minutes that we really loved the car, that we wanted it. After 3 minutes of test driving it, but we still test drove it for like 45 minutes because you want to really get a feel for it. And you might find out something that changes your mind, or if you really like the car that much, then test driving it for longer will just reinforce that thought that you want to get it. Okay. Number 4 is basically to know your trade-in value. Now, when I was selling my old car, like we bought a CRV and I had a Civic SI, okay? So I wanted to trade it in. And I knew that I could get probably at least $5,000 on the private market, like overnight, basically, okay? Like it was worth probably 6, so I knew I could get 5 Gs like that. And I think they offered me $200 at first. Which is ridiculous, like $200. Like, not for anything, but like $200. And then I talked to them. I was like, come on, like you're being ridiculous. And then they'd offer me, I think, $500 after that. And that was as high as they would go. I ended up putting it up on like a selling site. And then I sold it, I think, for $5,600 or $5,200, something like that. We'll call it $5,600. I'm pretty sure it was $5,600 within like a week after it being up there. And that included the person test driving the car, me meeting up with them and everything. So know what your car is worth. And if they're not going to give you relatively close, then don't trade it in. I was even willing to accept like 4 Gs. Like, listen, you profit your $2,000 because they can sell it for $6,000 for sure. You profit your $2,000, give me 4 and we're happy, right? You know, but they weren't even coming close. And most of the time, they're not going to give you a good amount for your trade-in. Okay, I'm just going to tell you straight up. They might, but they probably won't. Number 5 is don't be too friendly. Now, my wife always tells me, you know, like I'm 2 different people. When it comes to like pleasure, having fun, I'm like a kid at heart, smiling. I'm super friendly. You know, I've had people who follow my channel like approach me, like I'm at Walmart where I live, and like, hey man, you taught me how to drive, and we take selfies, and you know, like, I'm super happy. But like when it comes to business, I'm a different person. And I'm not that I'm not nice, but you can't be too friendly in business when you're dealing with money and numbers. It's just how it works. I would love to be super nice and to still get a great deal on a car, but that's not how it works. I need to put on my straight-faced Sally over here. And you need to get your tone right. And when you get that, when you accomplish that, they're gonna start listening to you, okay? You need to make sure they're listening, you know, make sure they clean the wax out of their ears, per se. That's it, basically. Those are the tips for buying a car and not getting ripped off. If you use these tips effectively, you're gonna save lots of money at the dealership. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.